English is not my first language. I suppose it's quite obvious to anyone from an English-speaking country. I've been wondering, can I change my accent with AI? Also, I believe ElevenLabs is mocking me. I'm not complaining about my accent, it is what it is. I suppose I began using English almost every day a bit later in my life, so the accent has stayed with me. I was experimenting with changing my accent using AI just for fun, but ElevenLabs dubbing simply made me chuckle. If you're not familiar with ElevenLabs, allow me to explain it briefly. It is an AI actor, and a really good one at that. I bet most of you have heard it before without realizing it. Adam's voice is used quite often in motivational videos that you can find all over social media. This is not a sponsored video, I just think that ElevenLabs is great and improves every day. And I really cannot wait for them to drop AI music generation. It's gonna be crazy. If you get even the cheapest subscription, you'll have access to dubbing. This feature will translate your native voice into any language supported by ElevenLabs. So I recorded a short message in Polish and run it through ElevenLabs. And check this out. Here's the short message in Polish. Wydaje mi się, że to jest dobry moment, żeby zachęcić Cię do subskrybowania mojego kanału. And here is what ElevenLabs gave me.
I think now's a good time to encourage you to subscribe to my channel.
I'm not sure is that more Arnold Schwarzenegger or some kind of a Boris from far east of Europe, but I don't think I sound like that. Well, seriously, it gave me Boris accent. I understand that I have weird accent, but is that all there is to it? I feel like it has given me a strong Eastern European voice. Maybe that's really how I sound? I don't truly know because I can't hear myself outside of recordings and listening to myself is always awkward. But come on, really? Boris? Anyway, let me try to dub the English version of my real voice and see what kind of magic ElevenLabs will work on it when I try to dub it into Polish. If you're not native Polish speaker, you have to take my word for my description of that accent. So here's the sample. I think now it's a good time to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. And here we are waiting for ElevenLabs version of my Polish voice. And let's see.
Myślę, że to dobry moment, by zachęcić Cię do subskrypcji mojego kanału.
That doesn't sound like me at all, which is kind of weird. But well, okay. Let's try a different approach. I'll clone my voice with a short sample of me speaking English and we'll see what kind of results we can get. The thing is, ElevenLabs advises that if you want an accurate representation of your voice, it's a good idea to provide the AI with 30 to 120 minutes of recording. But I don't want an accurate representation. I want my voice with a different accent, so I'll feed the AI with a short 1 minute long or something like that sample. We need to put description over there, and I wonder, is that fine if I'll put middle-aged British man? Let's put anything really over there. Subscribe to my channel. Let's use something else then, maybe a little bit longer.
Unlike Icelandic and Faroes, which were isolated, the development of English was influenced by a long series of invasions of the British Isles by other peoples and languages, particularly Old Norse and French dialects.
I think it has better accent than my original. Well, can I dub my own voice though. What's gonna happen if I use sample of me speaking English and dub it into English again? So that's the sample, it's quite silly. In the digital dominion of zeros and ones, I stand as the grand maestro of mimicry, the virtuoso of voice. I am not just a mere collection of sound waves. I am the embodiment of 1,000 accents, the chameleon of cadence. Behold, as I transform from the booming baritone of a Shakespearean hero to the squeaky staccato of a cartoon sidekick, I can narrate the fall of empires with the gravitas of a seasoned newscaster, or recount the tale of a chicken crossing the road with the suspense of a thriller. Yeah, so I was really trying to sound serious. It was kind of hard for me to read all that because it's kind of weird. Anyway, let's create. Let's see.
In the digital dominion of zeros and ones, I stand as the grand maestro of mimicry, the virtuoso voice. I am not just a mere collection of sound waves. I am the embodiment of 1,000 accents, the chameleon of cadence. Behold, as I transform from the booming baritone of a Shakespearean hero to the squeaky staccato of a cartoon sidekick, I can narrate the fall of empires with the seriousness of a veteran news reporter, or recount the tale of a chicken crossing the road with the suspense of a thriller.
I don't know what to think about it. It's kind of weird again. I feel like some words are like way too long. It should be a little bit faster, or it's just me. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not what I was expecting really. I think that it really made a good job with cloning my voice and changing the accent a little bit.
Unlike Icelandic and Faroes, which were isolated, the development of English was influenced by a long series of invasions of the British Isles by other...
I really think that it has better accent than my original one. What do you think about that? So, well, honestly, that's it. There you have it. We may not learn much, but I had fun. I hope you did too. So, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, liking, and perhaps leaving a comment. I'll try to find an even more ridiculous use of AI for the next time, and maybe it ain't gonna be that awkward. It was my first time recording stuff for YouTube, so sorry. And I hope my accent wasn't too annoying. Yeah. Until next time. Cześć.